Hello friends, welcome to Vedic Astrology channel. So today I'm going to discuss about why some people are born lucky. Obviously, the fifth house we are going to have a discussion, but what is the real truth with the deeper meaning of the fifth house? How it going to affect you in your this life and what you're bringing from the past life. So some people get things very easily, where actually that is not that they're getting easily because that they have earned in the past life, and that's was the fifth house. This is talking about what is called as a Purva Punya, and we will get more deeper into this. Most people think this is a house is just for romance or children. Okay, I understand it's a basic level that confirm information is right, yet it is a very surface level information. We need to go a little more, ask question, and that question we need to ask oneself is that what did I why did I and what did I uh, come here to create, basically why I'm here and what I'm going to create. The creation starts from the fifth house, and the answer is in the fifth house. This is a house of creative intelligence. Why it is creative? The children you create, the education and the learning you create. You do some kind of creative activity, which is again creation. So that's something come from the fifth house. It's not just about arts or music. This is how the brain solves a problem, how you see things differently. That original spark inside you, the spark is there. Okay, it's just have to open up and come out. And that's the fifth house energy. Any solution provider, fifth house energy, where you provide the solution. Now let's talk about the big one, which is the Purva Punya. What is the Purva Punya? Purva Punya is something which you have, um, which will be a very important term in Vedic astrology, and it's called Purva Punya Bhava. Bhava means house. Purva Punya is previous life. You have earned some good deeds, and the fruits are coming in the fifth house. So, which is like Punya means good deeds, which you have done good deeds, whether you have done good deeds or bad deed or not so good deed. So everything's seen from the fifth house. So this is how it's translate into your past life merit. So sixth house is a prarabdha, which is like this life. This life you're gonna face challenges or struggle or enmity or disease or dates. Everything come from sixth house. Fifth house is exactly the past life because it's 12th from 6th, so that becomes fifth house, and that is where it is bringing the punya. Punya is something we bring the good deeds. So every meditation you did in the previous life, or you have helped some people or some person, you made some sacrifices to ensure others get the benefit out of it. You help other, you serve other. Those kind of good karmas you built, you help in terms of finance, you've done some donation, you uh, physically help, volunteered, everything whatever good deeds you have done in the past life, which will seen here in the fifth house. And that creates every activity, every event you've done for the positive for others, or good thing, working in as a physically giving the services without expectation of any returns. You helped others, and those get in a form of a spiritual credit, and that credit comes in the fifth house. So that is reason why does everything come so easily to that person. It is not luck. He has put efforts in past life, and it is not privilege. Okay, it is a efforts he has put, positive karma he has done, good deeds he has done past life. Now that is showing up in the fifth house. So everything is been transaction basis. You do some good for other today, you will in future life it will come as a good deeds in the fifth house of that time's birth chart. So um, prodigy is also who plays a some plays piano at 4, at age of 4, or someone is like who understand the complexity even at very young age, or they understand some of the complexities and without being taught to them. So the entrepreneurs who build gold from nothing, This is also first time trying and still he's successful. It is not coincidence. This is a past life karma. We all say, I have done, I have done. Sorry, you have done, but you are done. You got today this path, this road or street where you are enjoying all the fruits, positive fruits, and quickly getting the returns or results of your karma. Fifth house, which is like past life punya karma you have done. Some good deeds you have done. You're getting the benefit of it. Now let's flip it. If the fifth house is weak, what happens? If afflicted planet sitting, it doesn't mean you are cursed. It means the life where you are building merit. You are making deposits now for the future birth. So obviously you are not able to get opportunity to do some good karmas, and probably you have missed out in the bus in the past life. Hence you are now going to put efforts. So any cruel planet come is not coming here to disturb you, or his job is to give a lesson. His job is to push you hard. So when the any malefic planet comes, the person becomes more active to ensure that he do some good deeds. And that's the reason you are going to make some good deposits, some good credits in this life to ensure that your future life births are going to be positive. This is the actual powerful thing we should understand looking at our fifth house. What is bringing spirituality, or your mantra shakti, or many things you can see from the you like child, you can say is a karma, fruits of your karma. You've done something bad for others, the child will come in a form of and returning that karma to you. It's again fifth house. So don't take lightly on fifth house. It's very very important. So let's talk about child now, since the child topic has come. The fifth house covers children, and progeny means more. Progeny means more than babies. It is like anything you birth into this world, a company, or your own creation, a book, a community, or even a system you develop. Anything you create in this life, even writing a poem, a small poem you write, it is again your creation. That's again fifth house connection comes. So that system lives beyond you, and if it came from your mind, it carries your energy forward, and that's the fifth house. So fifth house legacy. So do good karmas, get good children. Simple. You do use them bad to others, they can come in form of your child, and they can disturb you, harass you, or not getting disturbed between the relationship between you and your children. That can also happen. Now second aspect comes about the education. Fifth house is also education. Till your graduation, whatever you learn in the fifth house, you reveal. And that's a second from fourth house. So whatever you learn in the primary school and all in the fourth house, fifth house becomes the little higher education. It is not totally higher. Post graduation it goes in the ninth house, but fifth house again, it is very very clear to the education. So how to see education? What education you take, you can obviously find out. But more than that, how your education is going to be, how the education life will be yours. Some people are very fast, competitive. They win on the success, but they are surface runners. They skim and they win. So that is their style. You can't change people. That's why the people have been born with the fifth house. Some other people will go in the deep, much deep, do research and in-depth knowledge. You we want to reach the bottom of the subject, and you want to know that. That's where the fifth house become very important. You can't move until they fully understand. So you are not ready to give up easily on any subject. You are not understand totally, you will not move on. So there are some kind of people you can see. Neither is better, but knowing that your type, you can change everything about how you grow, and that is where fifth house makes a difference. Now let's talk about the spiritual guides, how spiritual angle is coming in your life. The fifth house governs your spiritual path. So anyone is having a fifth house dasha, mahadasha, antardasha, they will experience this energy sprout will come out very aggressively. Mantras will work for you. If which practices you resonate, which deity you pulls very naturally. There's again a fifth house. So obviously you feel I'm got very attracted to some specific deity, and you are suddenly getting it. You feel that you have been doing this first time. No, you're not doing first time. You're probably doing multiple lives, and you continuing that deity, the kind of bhakti, or the kind of surrenderness to specific deity. You feel that that comes from again the fifth house, the spiritual depth you can reach in the life. So one thing just keep in mind: your wealth, your health, your body, your mind, everything remains here. Not mind, but I think everything remains here. All your wealth, property, everything will remain here. Your body will also not go. Only the spiritual initiative and initiation you took, the efforts you put in the spiritual path, that will continue to the next life. And through fifth house you will get that door open, and then you start doing it. So this is where it is very important, that spiritual perspective. Fifth house is so critical. This is not a beginner's luck, and soul is practicing it for many lifetimes, and you just continuing that. You don't know which is your life, which iteration of your life you're going through, but you have to do that. You have to continue, because one area which soul has got an opportunity to live in this life and experience um, the bhakti, or is in a form of soul. He needs some existence, and that identity comes through your body, and you use it to ensure that you give your surrenderness, bhakti, in a form of music, in form of mantra, in form of chanting. You feel that experience. So this life is so critical for everyone. Utilize, this is a fabulous time. Use it and move ahead. And let's talk about some planets now. We talked about now which planets placed here and all. We see that. So if fifth house, let's do fast forward. We can just go with some quickly a planet, and we can just tell what exactly happening if the planet is sitting in that house. You have Mercury in the fifth house. Sharp mind, fast learner, excellent in at mantras. He will recite, good memory, and but slow down when choosing a partner, that you get confused there. So brain outruns your heart. So you've been very practical, but sometimes emotional decision making becomes difficult for you guys. Sun comes here. Sun is a disciplined student. He, like sun, rise and set, both the things happens with a very specific time. Whole life he's keep doing, and that's the discipline you have to learn from the sun. He wants a loyalty, morally strong partner he's looking for, naturally drawn to power and relationship and basically leadership position. See, fifth house is also shows your padaprapti, or your the status you want, the throne you want to achieve, the chair you want to achieve, top chair you want to achieve. That is where the sun, if present, it gives a great opportunity for you to get that one. Moon, you become artistic, emotional, deeply romantic. Your love life feels like a movie, and intense and very beautiful. So fifth house moon is so, but you may be changing a lot of schools, because the moon is a changeable planet. You will not stable at one specific school or education institute. You keep changing, because fifth house is education, where moon is coming and disturbing that. You keep changing the school. Either your father's job is transferable, and you have to change the location and go in different school every time. Jupiter, strongest placement. This is for education in the chart. Scientists, professors, ministers, people who have who shape other people's thinking. That's a great thing if you have a Jupiter in the fifth house. Venus, medicine or fashion. You are very creative. Film, movie industry, all kind of Hollywood, Bollywoods of the world, and you appreciate beauty and refinement. In love, you want someone polished and well presented. You give more focus on external attire. That's the Venus. Saturn, slow but deepest lover, because everything is delay. Saturn is the farthest planet from Sun, so his timeline is very long, and that's the reason he's the slowest planet. So he will take lot of time. But Saturn makes sure you are self-made. Everything earned, nothing handed over to you easily. Everything you have to earn on your own. Takes time to open up romantically. You, because um, as you mature, then your understanding of that house increases. and it takes time for them to involve romantically. It's not easy for them. They have to really put efforts. But once committed, they are there till death. They are with you. They are deeply committed. They very seriously committed for their own relationships. If Rahu comes obsessed with being first, but Rahu's have an ability of obsession converts into research. So data coding, blockchain, all those kind of cutting edge thinking also can come, and they go where there is no one is able to reach. That kind of ability in the knowledge they gain out of the box thinking, and very intelligent, very intelligent. But again, there is a Rahu or Ketu. We need to have one suffix here, that please understand that conditions are this has to be alone, no conjunction, and no aspect. Then this planet will give fabulous result, or otherwise the result will get polluted. Mars. Mars is totally technical, logical, but fast thinker. In love, they are full intensity. But as I in one of the videos I told about, Aries has a habit of quick uh, reaching to the top and suddenly losing that opportunity. So total intensity is fast, but not the continuation kind of way. No half measures they will take, but they are the one who will take the lead in anything. If they get opportunity in love, they will go and pour proposals. So the kind of thing they will do it. That's the Mars ability. Ketu is a quiet researcher. He's slow thinker, but he's a genius because he's just finds flaws no one else can see. That's the ability they got. They are introvert, but they are constantly searching their spiritual path because there is some kind of Ketu shows past some pending action. So they want to continue there. So Ketu makes them either they get very, very burnout with that specific house. So they will lose interest in education sometime. But if they have been really take, they go with the very past education, old historical education, go in the past. That way they will be focusing on the fifth house. So to conclude this, I will say fifth house is just not about fun. This is about report card from your past lives. So it shows what you earn, what is your spiritual credit you got, and now what you are going to create, what is your objective of whole creation, who you will love, whom you will give birth, and what you will leave as a mark. That's more than you can understand it. It's so important. So more intentional you can be about this life and become real and aware of this life. Fifth house can make you that awareness. So go check your fifth house right now and which planet is sitting in that house. Obviously I not covered the sign. Also you can see the sign. Depending on sign, you can interpret planet and sign combination in the fifth house, and you will get the answers what you're looking for. So drop it in comment, I will help you with that. And hope you like my video. If you like my video, please press the like button. If you like my channel, subscribe my YouTube channel, and yes, share with your friends and family. So till then, the next video, thank you and have a great day.